Hello there, Libra. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to your general reading. Thank you so much for being here. All right, now these are timeless readings, so trust that the universe has brought you here because there is something in today's card reading that pertains to your current situation, whatever that may be. If you've got something that's weighing really heavily in your heart or on your mind, there is a message here just for you. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you'd like to share with me in the comments down below, whatever it is that's resonating with you, I would so much appreciate it. All right, here we go. I love to connect with all of you. All right, bottom of the deck, we've got the Lovers. I love this. So the Lovers card is, to me, in my readings, is about commitment. It's you connecting and committing to something on a very spiritual basis. This is something that's more than superficial. This is something definitely divinely guided and definitely goes deep. You know, you are committing either to yourself, to another human, whether it's a boyfriend, lover, a husband, a wife, that sort of thing, but it's definitely even a best friend, you know, someone that you are really connecting with, really on a very deep, divine, and spiritual level. All right, the Hermit card here, Libra, is showing us that there is going to be some time here where you will need to really go within, to spend some time to be in isolation and connect with your higher self and really gain some insight in everything that's going on in your life. Now, once you have completed that, you know, going within, then it's time for you to share that wisdom, that knowledge with other people. You come out of your point of isolation and you share your knowledge, you share your wisdom with other people. You're ready to expand your life, expand your future, because you're really seeing, now that you are committing to something really deep, you're seeing that there is great potential for you here. And your future literally is in your hands and you have no limits. You can create whatever you want. You can create a path that you want. You can share your knowledge the way you want. Whatever it is, you have great potential in front of you and you can make and manifest the future and the path that you desire. The hard work that you've put into your journey is going to be celebrated. This is going to bring you rewards beyond what you can imagine. This is going to give you independence, freedom, and a sense of accomplishment that is beyond just saying you checked a box off. This is something that's going to be very deep. This is also giving you a chance to be very focused and to really set your eyes on something that is very important, very deep for you. Whatever that may be, however you define this goal, whatever this goal is here. The Six of Cups reminds you of the past, and this nostalgia is going to allow you to really recollect all of the good times and the bad times, and everything from the past, all of your knowledge from the past comes into play in your time of isolation, because this is going to give you that wisdom and that knowledge. Because all of the good times that, you know, bring so much joy, all of the bad times that bring sadness and grief, those are opportunities to learn from, especially those points of grief, because it teaches us so much about ourselves and how powerful and strong we are. As long as we are connecting with our higher self, trusting our intuition, everything always works out. You have here the Ten of Cups, which is absolute joy, bliss, nirvana. This is you celebrating the accomplishments in your life. And this is beyond just being happy. This is everything fitting together, everything that is bringing such joy and harmony in your life. And this connection that you're having on a spiritual level goes hand in hand with this Ten of Cups, because when you connect with someone on that deep soul level, it makes you feel so complete and so happy. And I think that that's something that is really very important to you, that you are really searching for. But know that you have to release yourself from any burdens that you have inflicted upon yourself. This sense of aloneness, this sense of inability to do things for yourself, you know, that you're incapable of something or that you're trapped. This is a matter of you seeing things from a different perspective and trusting your intuition. Your eyes are covered here, and you know, and you're getting the sense that you're trapped. However, there are answers that you need to seek, and that comes from within. Her eyes are covered, she's not seeing anything, so she's forced to go within and really look for the answers and trust her intuition. There's heartbreak and sadness here that's causing you to really feel stuck in your way of thinking and the way you're feeling. And universe is here to remind you that there are lessons in all of our heartaches and grief. Periods of sadness, periods of challenges give us opportunities to learn more about ourselves and to learn lessons that we can reflect on, and that wisdom that you gain from it allows you to share that wisdom with others, which then allows you to expand your world. There's a lot of indecision here that's going on in your life. You may be in a position where there are too many choices for you. You don't know which direction to go because you're seeing that the world that you want to escape the current situation you're in and really expand your life, but you don't know quite what to choose because there's so many options in front of you. Again, this is a card to trust, to remind you to trust your intuition, because sometimes when things are in front of us and everything is nice and shiny, sometimes it's really difficult for us to really figure out which one is best. So universe reminds you to weigh each option very carefully and to trust your intuition. So we've got the Two of Cups here plus the Lovers. So for those of you who are here for a love reading, this is your sign here that this is heavy on the love reading, and this is your opportunity to truly connect with a soulmate type situation or connection, someone that is very spiritually aligned with you, someone who has the same goals as you, basically that you two are in sync, and this can potentially provide you or give you this opportunity to create this level of happiness that is so immeasurable. It's grand. It's everything around you is beautiful. The Magician card here is to let you know that you have the ability to manifest the path, the future outcomes that you desire. It's a matter of you making that choice and putting those choices, putting things into action. You have every tool within you to really create the life and the path and the outcomes that you desire. But really, it really starts with your perception too. Remember that in order for things to really the ball starts to roll, or the momentum to start rolling in the direction that you want, whether it's positive or negative. I'm not here to judge, but most of us really want to move our lives towards the positive side, right? No matter what you want or what you desire, it really starts with moving your way of thinking towards that direction, because thinking, believe it or not, is still energy. And so that energy is really what starts that cycle. And once you start to control the way you're thinking, then next thing you know, you're controlling the way you're talking and the way you're acting. And then next thing you know, you have outcome, right? It becomes a habit and you have outcome. So trust that you have the ability, you have everything, every tool that you need to really create and manifest the future that you desire. You may have to stand up for this union, this connection that you have here, because a lot of times whenever we have changes or we are connecting with someone on a very deep spiritual level, sometimes, or if we're manifesting big changes in our lives, sometimes people really can't stand it. They don't like change and they don't like to see you change. In situations like that, understand that, again, you must use your intuition and trust what your intuition is telling you if it's something that's worth even engaging in. It's one thing to set boundaries, and we all must set boundaries so that we're not taken advantage of and that we're standing up for our beliefs and ourselves. However, if you're spinning your wheels and you're spending all of your time fighting everybody else rather than worrying about, how to manifest the life that you desire, or giving attention and giving your energies towards this beautiful, beautiful connection that you are being given, make sure that, it's like what you set out into the universe, that's what you get. So don't spin your wheels on these people that are just naysayers, right? You want to make sure that you're trusting your intuition. And if this is truly the union that you want, then yeah, you set your boundaries and you tell people, look, don't cross that boundary. And then you move away and you work towards something that is positive, towards the future that you desire. There's a lot of healing here that's happening, and this emotional healing, this spiritual healing that you're going through is going to bring a lot of hope and faith and positivity in your life. This is also an opportunity for you to co-create with spirit. And this healing that you go through from this self-limiting belief here, this healing from this sadness and grief, that whatever happens after that, this is going to, once you've healed, this is going to give you such freedom and independence. And when you have that freedom and independence, that's where you have this Ten of Cups feeling that there's nothing that is weighing you down. There's nothing that is holding you to the past, because you've recovered and you've healed your mind, you've healed your soul, you've healed yourself altogether, and you're free. You're free to experience life in all of its glory, right? So let's see what other angel cards pop up here for you. Let's shuffle these cards. All right, Libra, we've got big happy changes coming your way here. We've also got meditation brings answers and romance. Look at that. I love romance here and romance there. And be assertive. This is the Seven of Wands. Be assertive. Stand up for what you believe in. Meditation brings answers. So this goes hand in hand with the Hermit card here. Now, I pull a lot of these oracle cards to show you that certain messages keep reiterating themselves. So here's the Hermit, for example, meditation, that time of being alone and really connecting with your higher self, being assertive, standing your ground, setting boundaries, right? Big happy changes, the Ten of Cups. So all of these things are reiterating, are kind of just punctuating the fact that, yeah, these are things that are really things that you need to really focus on. The fact that you've got romance, the opportunity for romance. So those of you who really want to connect with someone, here you go. You've got the Lovers and you've got the Two of Cups here. So go for it. Use your intuition, connect with your higher self so you know exactly what direction to go. The situation will improve, absolutely. If you continue to fight for yourself and learn the lessons from the heartache that you've experienced, the situation will improve, and perfect timing. This is you co-creating with the universe and trusting that the universe has your back and that there is something better for you. And you must trust in divine timing. I know that a lot of us will, want things to happen right now, today, but trust that the universe, there is such a thing as divine timing, and it will show up. Things will appear in your life when it needs to. So trust that the spirit, the source, God, the universe, however you define it, is working with you to create the path that you need to be on. All right, so let's do one last one. There we go. Peaceful resolution. So these people here, maybe you may have some naysayers, people that are really resisting your change or your choices in life. You will gain peaceful resolution, and a part of that is you rising above and standing on a different level and knowing that, again, boundaries. You're not going to let yourself get into this conflict that is so negative to where someone is winning at all costs and you're burning bridges. It's not about that. It's about compromising, communicating, and showing compassion so that you can come at a peaceful resolution. All right, Libra, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if no one has told you today, I love you. I will talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.